Let's go.
So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz with this pink stuff. Is gonna tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't feel me. I've been moving out of shaking, going hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it. Compelling ever since I've been gone like Kelly. They been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in your bag, I'm about to get in it. I'm like, better get a habit, you should know it's automatic.
We are in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio.
Let's get it. It's your boy, the Dave Rabbit. Like you can see, go ahead and hit that like button real quick.
Here in Cleveland, even though all the down years have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Wentz on the give to Sanders. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Sanders, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Rolling to his right. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Brought down.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. This will be caught inside the 10. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 20. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Philadelphia.
A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Don't try that, user.
He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Browns nothing. Matt Bosher set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. Right, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick six TD. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Elliott on for the extra point. Good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Browns nothing. Matt Bosher set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. David. 18 yards, picking up the first. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Now it's Hunt. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Mayfield on play action. Escaping the pressure right. Now Mayfield lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a
What up,
whistle,
what up,
and I
what up,
think a
what up? It's your
penalty
boy
here
Gar.
for a
You know,
delay.
I'm
No,
out
they're
here
going to say
streaming.
timeout. They did get the timeout in time.
If you like what
They'll
you
have
see,
two
go ahead, hit that like
remaining as
button
we
real
step
quick.
aside here in this first quarter.
My middle linebacker 2 pick 6 to the house, and he picked up a fumble.
On second down, it's Sanders. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Timeout. Yeah, I should have listened to VJ last night. Pussy was telling me to go ahead and re-sign my players. I'm like, oh no, I got time. I didn't do that shit. That I wanted.
They run here with Jason Huntley.
I'm trying to trade
brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
And Miles Sanders is
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
What's the asking cost?
On second down now, Huntley. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. They fake the give. Now Wentz. That's incomplete,
no,
but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right
How
there.
did he
You don't even
do
have to
with
really
him
spend
this
a lot of
past
time
season?
considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Whose was my worst second? Was it Winfield or was it my pick?
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
I didn't say I was going to accept that. I just want to see
going
what's
for
up.
14 and a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call
I
and
like
the
that
end
part,
result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits.
Yeah,
we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Brings up second
and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
The give to Nick Chubb. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
17-0 our score after 1.
Score Eagles 17. Browns nothing.
Yeah, I just got a new subscriber to my channel. Shout out to the boy Wilkerson. Yeah, I'm trying to get my likes up, you know.
Third and short yardage. Mayfield
No,
looking
good
for the
job.
out route. It's
Let's
completed
go,
to Landry.
defense.
The completion there winds up a
Cut
wash,
that.
and it'll bring up fourth down.
Yo,
They failed
cuz.
once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down.
He told you.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield, and it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Yo, Mark. Was you talking to Amanda or? Okay. How's tomorrow looking? I canceled golfing, bro.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Sanders toss left side.
No, probably coming through like
before
around
being
11,
brought
12.
down, second and right
Hanging
in
out
the
till
yard.
like 1, 2,
was
just
brought
watching.
down
I know the toss play
Because,
begins.
Rob, you're
with
on
the guy
tomorrow.
taking the snap
Yeah,
and turning
Rob,
around,
you're on
tossing
tomorrow
it to
too,
the
right?
runner. But where the real
You having
intrigue
people over
is,
tomorrow too, right?
can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football.
Oh,
If they do
never
that,
trust a Mexican.
that's the
when
result that you
playing
get,
shit,
that
bro.
type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
It's a second down run with Sanders.
That's cool.
7
No,
yards
that's more
there and a
important, bro.
first down.
Second and
lady
one,
feeling
and people want to
important
run the
is more
football.
important,
This is
bro.
where every
You know?
back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
She's probably burnt. She's beat.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll get this down to the 10. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Nah, bro. Her health and Nia is what's more important.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
The ball carrier.
Miles Sanders with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Elliott now to add the extra point. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he gets in. When no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Matt Bosher set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13, it's a first down. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Muscles him off. call it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on second down. Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Powerful running. He won't go down. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10.
On 39-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On play action, Wentz. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And incomplete, crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
On second down, it's Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a third and long.
That's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On third down, they turn to Sanders. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up fourth down.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Now Natson. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Browns will take over first and 10.
29-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them.
Did they fix the glitch on the kickoff when taking field goals?
The punter no longer exists for their offense, and that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Okay.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, Mayfield.
Oh my God, you fucking lucky.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice...
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off at the 40. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Their own 45-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because it really may be one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
It's 3rd down and 15.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Here's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Here's Natson. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with
check out my
Jonathan
team. Anyone
Coachman
can
for
go
our EA
except Patrick
Sports
Mahomes
halftime
and Tyreek
report.
Hill.
Coach.
Looking for draft picks.
The Browns going to see the football
Patrick
first,
Mahomes
but they
now.
trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
Who, me?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some...
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Darren Lee showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
I didn't do my re-sign.
So after the sack here, 2nd and 14. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
Yeah, I just got 3 picks with my middle linebacker.
And that
no
false
way
start
he's
penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Jim. Hey, alert 33.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Sit on that screen. Sit on that screen.
Combo. Not today, you are. Not today.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Pick. Give me that.
And his
Thank
pass
you.
is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Avonte
Thank you.
Maddox. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Eagles 32, Browns nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the
Yeah,
back
I'm
line
so
of the end
trash,
zone
bro.
for a
Like,
touchback.
I got 3 pick six and like 1 offensive touchdown.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They
Yeah,
are right now just
32-0,
ice cold.
but
I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And again, it's Chubb. And he's got room. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished second in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Alert, 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 alert. Check. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Darren Lee on the tackle. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Run, run, run. Mike 3, Mike 3. Combo, combo, combo. It's a party now. It's a party now. Mike 3, Mike 3. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing. Alert, 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 alert. Mike, Mike.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns first down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. Davion Taylor there to bring him down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Nate Gary on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 20-yard
They
line.
run it again with Chubb.
Chubb again the ball.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out comes the Browns kicker, Austin Seibert. This one from 35 yards away. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal.
Already, Mark.
You get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
He's coming. Double up, double up. Great. Watch the safety creep. Check the backer, check the backer.
They'll run at Sanders. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Going for it with Sanders. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. So give him the 1st down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4. And the decision to go for it pays off. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
That's going to be a long day. Watch out, watch out.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown.
That's me for Halloween,
but
yo. The shit you're going to have to do for the kids, yo.
And force the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split second too late on the release. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders.
Bro, that's my daughter's favorite show.
Touchdown.
Well, movie, you know what I mean.
With his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal.
Dude,
right
Tara and
now.
I try to finish Hamilton like 10 times, so we haven't.
And great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, you know, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. Mayfield on 1st down. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Cleveland, 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland 1st.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield being chased. Now Mayfield lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. It's a foot race. 30.
This is the start, baby!
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Mayfield. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And again, it's Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns able to get this one back to within at least some measure of respectability. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
Austin Seibert on for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Good.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. He'll fire it deep for Rager. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Rager, 78 yards. And the Eagles continue to roll. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Matt Bosher set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to... That's caught at the 25.
You know they pay me.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 79 yards. And the Browns are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Seibert on for the PAT. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Eagles 53, Browns 17.
Yeah, I send that Maui shit to my mom. She's like, who is that? That's not you.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run
Because you know
up
my
and
mom
send this
African
one
as
away.
they come, you know?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let me try that again, yo.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. And they'll try a jet sweep. It's Rager. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 16.
Oh no, that's
for his
picked.
tight end Ertz.
That's
Into heavy
that's holding.
traffic,
That's
and it's
coming back.
intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Miles Sanders.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll go again with Sanders. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
complete.
It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
13 yards.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, and it's got him in the lead. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Mayfield to throw it. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Mayfield down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. It's 4th down.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Now they go for it on 4th, but this this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Anderson-Aho. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One last shot from Mayfield here. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying